What's going on, dum-dums? Welcome back to basketball. Allen Iverson has one of the most decorated NBA careers that you could possibly imagine. He's won MVPs, he's won scoring titles, he's in the Hall of Fame. I believe he was like an 11-time All-Star or something like that. The one thing that's eluding him is a championship. And so move me up to there. That's what we're here to do today. We have got the 2002-2003 Philadelphia 76ers here. And as you can see, Allen Iverson's playing with some guys that are maybe a little bit less talented than we'd like to see around an MVP candidate. We all know he had that finals run against the Lakers where it didn't go very well, but that's because Allen Iverson's next best player was Dikembe Mutombo. And it's our job today to fill his team out with a little bit more talent. Now, I've been looking at the salary cap, and if we're going to win a championship this year with AI while he's in his prime, there's pretty much nobody safe on this roster. Maybe Eric Snow for defense. If we can get enough other scorers around AI, then Eric Snow might be safe. Everyone else on this roster, I guarantee you, is gone, though. The tough thing about doing these rebuilds in the past is making the money work, because there's just so little money to go around. And so I've already been trying to get Big Z, it doesn't really work. I can't get Sean Marion because he costs too little, right? I can't supplement enough money or little bit of money to also warrant getting a player like that. So he's just not going to be moved. Same with Elton Brand. But one guy I think I might be able to get here is Sharif Abdul-Rahim, because we have Keith Van Horn. That's a great offer right there. Now, here's one that's actually really interesting. I don't even have to give up a first-round pick here. I give up Derek Coleman, who I don't want anyway. I get a second scorer in Sharif Abdul-Rahim, who he's scoring how many points at this point in his career? He's getting us 21, right? That's a second scorer around AI, which he hasn't even had that before. But I also get Theo Ratliff out of this, who gives me a defensive big that's just going to get rebounds, play defense. That's all we need is a guy like that around AI. So we're making this move for sure, for sure. Looking at the lineup now and what we're kind of looking at. Now, the goal is to have 8 solid players. We're going to probably play 9 in the regular season for stamina purposes. But come playoff time, we only really need 8, and the starters are going to play most of the game anyway. So it's a matter of finding the right 8 guys. I don't need any more than that. Just need 8 guys that can fill out this roster. Now, I'd like to find a one more scorer if possible, since we're going to have such a small rotation. Like a Wally Zerbiak could be interesting, but he doesn't make much money. Okay, nothing came out of that one. I take it they're not willing to give up Michael Finley. No, Bruce Bowen, he makes probably a bit too much money and doesn't quite do what we want him to do. I clicked on the wrong thing. We're all good. Because of his athleticism, I feel like isn't that great. Yeah, but let's take a look at what else we might be able to. Glenn Robinson, you're a 20-point a game scorer at this point, right? Yeah, you're a little bit starting to fall off, but you could be serviceable. How's your defense? Yeah, how much money are you making, though? Is that worth it to us? 9 million. To be our 3rd leading scorer, though? What does it take to get Glenn Robinson? Okay, let's just hold up 1 second. We don't even need Nazi Muhammad. What you can have is Aaron McKee. How much more do you need? You need another 4 million. Well, guess what? I've got this guy, Todd, who would love to play for your team. And I'm willing to throw in a first-round pick, and we've got Glenn Robinson. Okay, this is actually going a little bit better than I expected already. Knowing that we have 3 leading scorers now, or 3 guys that can go get us 20 plus, now I feel okay with having Eric Snow on the team. I feel good with having Theo Ratliff as the center. How do we supplement the bench now? Let's start combining guys with picks, I guess. How about these 2 second-round picks and this free agent guy that I picked up? I can pick up Kevin Ollie. So my goal is to get a backup point, a backup center, and a backup wing. That way we can kind of supplement. So I can get another first-round pick out of this and Ollie. That could be something. I'll look through the rest of them, though. No, I actually think this first offer is going to be the best. I get another first-round pick, and I get Ollie. Okay, we can work with that. Who else do we need to move then? This guy, Greg Buckner, he doesn't need to be on the team, and we've got these first-round picks that we can move. You know what? Y'all can have 2 of them in Greg. Can I get a really good bench player? See, the problem I'm going to keep running into is the money side of things. Gerald Wallace, young Gerald Wallace at that. That gives us a defender off the bench, right? Yeah, I know his defense is going to be like A something. Okay, A minus, I'll take that. And he can't really do much else besides be young and play defense, but that might be all we need. You know, I'm not even going to overthink this. Let's go get Gerald Wallace. I get this Lawrence guy as well that I can maybe flip into something. Operation Find a Backup Center is a go. And I'm hoping between these guys and a first round pick that somebody's going to throw something. Okay, either of these guys could be a foil, right? He's a, yeah, no, that might be perfect. Is there anybody else? No, not there. I think foil might be the option there. I'm just looking through, mostly just checking overalls and stuff. Eaton Thomas, 6'10". You lose a little bit of the defense, though. I just want defense. I want defense, defense, defense. All right, is there anybody else on this team that just needs to go? Like, they're making too much money. Like, yeah, can I just, like, flip this guy into something else that doesn't cost nearly as much? 631K for Earl Nelson. Sure, save a little bit of money there. We still have a couple, like, first-round picks is the thing. Or we have one. Maybe we save that for the deadline and see if we can't find somebody else to move. Because as of right now, this lineup isn't bad. Do I need to sign anybody else, by the way? I do need to sign just like one more player. All right, now that we've got a sufficient amount of players on the team, just looking at our rotation, I can mess with this. Like, we've got a good starting five. That's competitive. And we've got players off the bench. We got size, we got defense, and a little bit of playmaking. So as long as I stagger the minutes of our three main guys here, I think we can do something with this. All right, so I went and messed around with shot tendencies just a little bit, and essentially, it's not that hard to see. AI is taking whatever shot he wants because he's the main reason we'll be in contention. Abdur Rahim and Glenn Robinson also taking a good amount of shots. I need each of these guys to score 20 plus for me. Everybody else is pretty much supplementary. Eric Snow gets a little bit more priority. But yeah, it's just going to be defense around our big three here. And I think we're going to be able to pull something off. Let's get to simulating. Alrighty, so we're here at the deadline, and we're 30-16, which, yeah, I was going to say I'd have to imagine we are the 1 seed. Oh, no, we're actually tied with the Wizards. Wow, people are playing well, to say the least, right? Why are the Wizards so good? Who do the Wizards have? Can I find them? So we actually lost to the Wizards, too, and, oh, yeah, I forgot they have Michael Jordan this year. But Michael Jordan and Jerry Stackhouse is enough to be that good? Oh, Brent Barry off the bench too, Christian Laettner. Okay, fair enough. We're obviously happy with how our players are playing, though, and let's take a look at, okay, AI getting us 33, Abdul Rahim 24 about, and about 17 from Glenn. I'd like to see more out of Glenn if I could. And then everyone else, like we said, a supplementary. How is Ratliff doing? He's getting us 7 and 8. He's getting us 3 blocks, though, so we love that. That's awesome. Foil is doing a lot of the same. Okay, so we've got a lot of good rim defense, which is awesome. Gerald Wallace is kind of doing his thing. I'm going to assume that his plus minus is still pretty solid. 1.2. This Dean Oliver guy. So he's the one part of the rotation that when he comes in, we run into problems. Let's see if we can't package Mr. Oliver with our last first round pick, and sure, this second round pick, we don't need it anyway. We're winning a chip this year, and get us something a little bit more beneficial, like an Earl Boykins? I don't know, man. I don't know if I can go with Earl Boykins. That doesn't sound right to me. I guess I could just pick up this guy, Trenton Hassel, like he's cheap, and that's the thing, right? These guys' contracts are so small. I can't combine anything with it to get like a good player. But at least this guy can like play a little bit of defense and stuff, whereas Oliver, that's not what we're going to get out of him. So I'm going to make this deal here just to try and improve our simulation numbers at the very least. And so, yeah, Hassel slides in there now. So hopefully we can maintain that number 1 seed. As we're kind of going through the rest of this simulation, I think it's just interesting to look back at this Allen Iverson time. You know, he was such an influential player, just like on and off the court. You know, he brought the dreads to basketball, which was a big deal. Like, his play style was just so unique. He had a lot of attitude. He had a lot of personality. It was great for the NBA. It's just a shame that Philadelphia was never really able to put anything around him. Like, Dikembe Mutombo is the only player you think about playing with him, and then like a young Andre Iguodala at some point who was basically just a dunker and a defender. I don't know. It's just interesting to explore those what ifs of like what if Allen Iverson could have played with some better players. I know he did go to like that Nuggets team that was pretty good with Melo, and he was a nice supplementary piece at that point. But you know, when he was a number one option, it's amazing that you couldn't get a second star to play with him. But you know, maybe we don't know what it was like in the locker room, what the general managers had in mind, what kind of budgets they were working with. But man, when you got a guy like AI that brings in that much publicity and he really like honed in on that Philly pride, would have been cool to see. All right, so we finished with a solid record, and Kobe is on a tear. I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty worried about meeting up with the Lakers in the finals, kind of like the Sixers did in real life. That'd be very poetic if we could find a way to win against the Lakers in the finals, but I'm worried about how we guard Shaq. Obviously, we've got some good rim defenders, but nobody ever figured out how to stop Shaq because there's probably not an answer. So not really sure what to do with that. Rookie of the Year is Yao Ming. That makes sense. John Barry, Sixth Man of the Year. Ben Wallace, Defensive Player. That sounds about right. Ricky Davis, Most Improved. Phil Jackson. And hey, that's us. Executive of the Year out here making moves. AI not on all NBA first team. I mean, you got some great names here. Don't get me wrong, but little insulted by that. There's AI there. Love to see it, and I take it. Nobody else, really. Anybody here for us? Nope. Anybody here? Nope. Nope. And a whole lot of nope. But we still finished as the 1 seed, and we have got Detroit in the first round, who Detroit has Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton. Yeah, they've got a very, very, very good basketball team. As for matchups, it's nice having Eric Snow to play some defense on Chauncey Billups. They don't really have an answer for Glenn Robinson. Theo Ratliff's just going to have a defensive battle there. Do they have anybody off the bench that's like hiding that I need to really worry about? John Barry's there. Oh yeah, he was Sixth Man of the Year. That's right. Okay, that could be a little bit problematic, but otherwise, like, it falls off quite a bit for them after that. So I'm going to hope that once I shrink the rotation a little bit here, that we're going to be okay. Yeah, I'd say this is probably the split in minutes that we're going to need. Glenn Robinson could probably use a couple more minutes, right? So maybe I take some away from here. I take a couple away from Gerald. We give a little bit more to Glenn. Maybe a little bit more to Eric Snow for defensive purposes. Let's rock with it. Simulating the first game. That's a dub. Give me a second dub. That's what I'm talking about. Can I get a third dub? Can I get a sweep? That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Just go right through. Looks like we had a 5 upset of 4 completely there. The Lakers just took out Vancouver. Not too many upsets going on. How did we look statistics-wise here? Our big three are doing big three things. That's more so the numbers that I wanted to see. Ratliff is doing his thing, protecting the rim, and so is Foyle. Okay, I can live with this. And Ollie actually doing a very good job for us. He doesn't take any threes. Are you a decent three-point shooter, aren't you? You can take a 3, Ollie. It's not a big deal. But all right, let's take a look at New Jersey Nets. So, yeah, Jason Kidd, I figured that. Rip Hamilton, Kenyon Martin, Dikembe Mutombo. Fair enough. This is definitely a better team. Do they have anybody off the bench that I have to worry about here? Looking here, Jason Collins, and then it drops off quite a bit. Okay, so again, hopefully our bench is better than theirs, and that'll help us a little bit. But as far as like matchup-wise, people are going to be matched up where they want. Honestly, Allen Iverson guarding Kerry Kittles isn't a perfectly ideal one. I feel like he could muscle him a little bit, but Richard Jefferson, it's fine. Okay, no, I'm not too worried about this. I think we stand a decent chance. Let's go. Come on, man. Let's just blow right through these guys. Just blow right through them. I don't even want to have to think about it. I don't want to think about it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Looks like San Antonio went down. That's probably better. I'm going to hope that teams like that go down. I'd probably rather play a team like Phoenix at this point. So Milwaukee, the 2 seed. Let's just look at it this way. Sam Cassell, yeah, not too worried about him in all honesty. That's probably famous last words. Michael Redd, that isn't getting hurt. Tim Thomas is very solid. Donta Harrington. Isn't that guy I traded to them? Oh, that's about to bite me in the butt, isn't it? And Ray Allen. Okay, AI guarding Ray Allen? I don't know. What is Allen Iverson's like defensive stats looking like at this point? Oh, they say he's an A. He was a steals leader at one point. People forget. So you know what? Maybe we're okay with this. Maybe we just jump right in and we don't even think about it. We just go right in and we win. We didn't win. Let's simulate through another game. Okay. What's going wrong? Let's just take a look. Game 1, we won. We won in excellent fashion. Glenn Robinson was doing his thing. Our whole big three was doing its thing. That's awesome. What happened in the second game? Same thing here, but Ray Allen torched us a little bit. He got to the free throw line 9 times. Does that mean that Allen Iverson was in like foul trouble or anything? No, not really. So what about the third game? Ray Allen again. Allen Iverson. Okay, we just didn't score much in this last game. Their defense is that good? Let's see if we can't make a quick coaching adjustment. We're going to go to the Bucks here, and we're going to go to this. And since Ray Allen's the one that's really killing us, we want to smother, want to deny ball, force direction, no. On-ball screen, we're going to switch if we have to. We might even hard hedge. Can we ice it? Icing it might be better. Hedging, no, we're just going to stick with the ice. And then for here, we're going to have to go over with the center because, yeah, we don't want Ratliff having to worry about that. Off-ball screen, switch, stay attached. Always. Just what can we do to slow Ray Allen down? Double team perimeter, double team post, manual. Anything else we really want to worry about here? Down screen. Let's just switch. Back screen. Let's switch. Don't want to lose him. Flare screen. Switch. Okay. No, that's fine. And then just thinking about what else we want to do as a team. I don't think there's anything else. Let's go through and sim this game. Get another dub. Did the adjustments help? We took Ray Allen out of the game. If we take Ray Allen out, we're good. We smoked him. How did we do here? AI, Abdul Rahim, that's great. Glenn Robinson did fine. Okay. No, this is perfect. Come on, let's get another one. Let's get another one. Let's get it. Lakers are already there. It's turning out very storybook-like. Did we stop Ray Allen again? Abdul Rahim, 43. Allen Iverson, 42. This might be the greatest duo of all time. Michael Redd, Ray Allen. We've stopped Ray Allen. Get me to the finals. Y'all already know I'm getting the ring out of the box. Again, I don't show where the ring is from, but I have a ring, and y'all just need to know that it's there. And it's equipped. I'm ready for greatness. That was the box snapping, so don't worry about that. But we got the Lakers, which means that we have to somehow stop Kobe Bryant and Shaq. The rest of the team is buns. We know that. But they have the 2 best players in basketball. So we're going to go to our little coaching game plan here, and we're going to start to mess with some of this. On-ball pressure, smother, deny ball, right? On-ball screen, let's hedge it. The problem is if it's Shaq, he's going to hit him on the roll. So we're just going to say go over. So we're not going to ice or hedge him. On-ball screen center, going over. The problem is he's cool with taking the mid-range shot, and he's going to hit it every time. It's not going to be perfect. We just have to have a game plan. I don't want to give up threes, and I don't want to give up easy dump-offs to Shaq. Double team there. No. Not too worried about that. Help screen rules, cutter, drive helps, extend pressure, drive help rules. Help, no rotation, no help. Yeah, I'm worried about Shaq being down there again, though. That's the problem, man. Down screen, let's switch it. Back screen, let's switch it. Flare screen, let's switch it. Transition defense, no threes, wall up. I don't know. Let's just set it to auto. I'm not as worried about it. Let's go to Shaq here. We're going to double team down low because I'm not worried about any of this stuff. Off-ball screen post. Let's front him. Yeah, let's front him. I'm going to hope that AI doesn't know how to throw it over the top. Double team post. Let's do it on the catch. We don't want him backing down because it's not going to take long for him to actually back us down. The screen help rules. I'm not too worried about that. Cutter, dribble handoffs, down screens. Not worried about that. Okay. We've got our game plan. Let's go. Let's go. Give us a dub. We lose. I want to rewrite history. But that might not be possible because these guys are very, very, very good. Iverson and Abdul Rahim still did their thing. And so did Glenn Robinson. It's just, can we stop them? Oh, come on. Okay, we're going to mess with minutes a little bit. Let's see how we can't mess with this a little bit. We're going to take a few more away from here so that you're going to play a little bit more. We're taking your minutes away. I need more out of Glenn. I need more out of Abdul Rahim. I need more out of you. AI's got to play like 44 minutes for sure. Simulate through the game. We got ourselves a win. And how did we do that? It wasn't by stopping them. We stopped everybody else, which is fine. And Allen Iverson went nuclear. That's the recipe at the end of the day. Give us another one. Give us one game 2. Come on. Let's see what we got here. Abdul Rahim. He was a great pickup. AI got us another 27. Glenn Robinson, 18. We didn't stop them, but again, if we stop everybody else, we might be able to outscore them. We only won by 2. Give us this next one. Oh, we lost game 3. What happened? Like I don't already know. It wasn't Kobe and Shaq. AI and Abdul Rahim did they thing. We didn't stop the rest of them. Is that it? Yeah, Deontay. We can't let anybody else get double-figure scoring. Otherwise, we just stand no chance. All right, we're going to simulate with Simcast for this one. Let's see. Can we pull it out? Oh, they're up early. No. Y'all can come back. Don't deserve to wear this. I'm a failure. I'm sorry, AI. I'm sorry. All you Sixers fans, I'm sorry. I lost it. Close the ring box. This duo of Kobe and Shaq, how many championships could they have won if they just stuck it out, right? Like, the rest of their team is like cheeks, but those two are just unstoppable together. Like, am I able to see that final box score? Yeah. Allen Iverson played phenomenal again. We gave him the best shot that we could in this series, but at the end of the day, we weren't able to stop Kobe and Shaq. And I don't think there's anything I could have done to stop it, but, well, maybe we'll revisit this again sometime. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what other videos you want to see, what other concepts you want to see, and we'll see y'all next time. Thanks so much. Bye.